coaches, creators, and entrepreneurs, if you think that you're not making money online because you don't have a big following, you are absolutely wrong. And I am going to break it down to you today in our episode of Vonza Unlocked. So if you're ready, pull up your seats because I'm about to spill all of the tea. So that way you can break this mindset that you are stuck in. Yeah, that mindset is definitely holding you back. And mindset is the foundation for everything. So if you keep thinking it's because you do not have a large following, that will continue to be the problem. But like I said, I'm gonna break it down for you today and prove to you that you are absolutely wrong. Why? Because there are tons and tons of coaches and creators and entrepreneurs out there who have thousands upon thousands of followers. And guess what? They are absolutely broke. And the reason why they're absolutely broke is because they have not figured out how to monetize. Yes, you have to have a monetization strategy in place. Okay? If you don't, you're just posting to post and it's not getting you anywhere. Why? Because one, your following isn't growing, and two, you're still not making any sales. Let's just face it. So we're going to take a couple of steps back here because one, it is about quality over quantity. You can have thousands of followers and make no sales, and you can have 200 followers and still be making sales. Reason being is because those 200 followers are the right audience. This is why I preach all the time about knowing who your target audience is. And for those of you that do not know, I am Lanisha Holland, the host of Vonza Unlocked, and where I spill all of the tea to help you grow your business online. Yes. So again, quality over quantity. So you can have this super big audience and still be visible, but if you don't have the right messaging, that means absolutely nothing whatsoever. So you have to get clear on that message that you have and make sure that it is in front of the right audience. Keyword being right. Yes, your audience has to know what it is that you offer, and it has to be a no-brainer. This is how you get over that not having a whole bunch of people following you, because let's face it, we all know that whatever social media platform that you are on, your audience is only going to see about 2%. Well, your content, I should say, is only going to reach about 2%. So if you're waiting for that viral moment, yeah, that's cool and all, but you don't need a viral moment to make money. Okay? Yes, a viral moment will definitely get more eyes on your business, but like I said, you don't need a whole bunch of followers to make money online. You just need the right strategy to be able to make money online. And that strategy is going to be based off of, or should I say, your offer is going to be the foundation for that monetization strategy. So if your offer is wrong, guess what? You're still not going to make any money. So let's get that together. First and foremost, I'm going to give you guys a couple of quick little fixes here, things that you want to focus on, so that way you can start moving forward and you can start making that money online. So, one, you have to get so clear on what problem you are solving for your customer. What is that pain point? What is that one thing that you can fix for them that will transform their whole entire situation? And a lot of times they don't even really know what that is. But sometimes you are trying to give them things that they don't even think that they need at the moment. And that's okay. Why? Because you're the expert. So you have to get to the real pain point of what it is that they need, so that way you can help them and get them to see the bigger picture, that what they really need is on the other side, right? So you have to be that expert. You have to identify what those pain points are for your clients. In order for you to do that, you have to know them. You have to know them just as well as you know yourself. You have to know their likes, their dislikes, their needs, their wants, their lifestyle, their income level, what their hobbies are, what they like to do online, offline. All of these things are super, super important because you have to be able to be relatable to your customer. And if you cannot relate to your customer, you cannot communicate to your customer. And guess what? If you can't communicate to your customer, then your messaging is going to be totally off, and you will continue to lose them, and you will continue to not make money, and you will continue to not attract the right person, that person that you are really looking for. So you have to start studying your person, your avatar, your ideal client. You got to know what their buying behaviors are. Super, super important. You got to know what their mindset is. You got to know the psychology behind everything that they do. These things, knowing these things, will actually help you be able to attract the right type of person to your business, to your offer. And not only that, it will also help you if you are running ads. Yes, running ads helps you with not having a huge following. So even if you're not someone that posts all the time on social media, ads will help you. They will work in your favor. But again, if you don't know who your customer is, then your ad, when you set it up, it's not going to go to the right person, and then the right person isn't going to see your offer. So you need to make sure that you are studying who your actual client is. And if you are unsure, drop some questions in the comments, and we'll help you out here over at Vonza. But the second thing that you need to make sure that you are fixing is you guessed it, you have to get very clear on what it is that you are offering. You have to fix your messaging. It's one thing to say, I help people build an email list. It's another thing to say, I help people build an email list without the worry of having to spend thousands of dollars on ads, right? Totally two different statements, but the second one is going to be way more attractive. You get it? So you got to get very clear on what that pain point is so that you can get your messaging right, so you can really hit that, that thing, that emotional thing that's affecting your client, and then they're going to pay attention to you more. And let's face it, again, not everyone is going to buy from you right away. It takes several touch points for a customer to decide whether or not they like you, whether or not they trust you, whether or not they're going to, cough up that money and hire you for your services or your product or whatever. So you have to make sure that you are being consistent with the things that you are doing, and that your messaging is also consistent. You can't be changing it up all the time. You can't be the life coach one day, the financial expert the next day, the sales guru a week later. No, you have to be consistent. What is that one single problem that you are solving? Because if you can get them on that, then you can talk about the other stuff later on. But you first have to get them into your pipeline, into your mix, to solve that one problem. And then you can help them solve other problems if you're qualified to do so. And I mean, if you want to include that into your VIP package or whatever. But that one thing is the one thing that you have to make sure that you're constantly communicating with your audience so they know and they're not confused. The third thing that I want you to fix is your proof of concept. Yeah, it's one thing to just, say that you do this, but you have to show proof that you are capable of fixing what you say that you're capable of fixing. And if you're just starting out, maybe you don't have a whole bunch of testimonials right now, and that's okay. Maybe you are your testimonial. You can use your own results and show that to your customers, whether it be in your post, you get some video. Video is king, guys. It is absolutely king. So if you are able to go to your previous clients and get some video testimonials, that will put you so much higher when it comes down to, establishing yourself as an expert in your niche, and to help you land more clients. And even if they weren't actual clients where they paid you, but you've been able to help someone, give someone advice, ask them to do a quick little video for you saying how they've helped you. So use your resources. You have to learn how to work your resources, and you don't have to have all of this stuff to get started. Again, like I said, you are solving a problem because you are an expert in that problem, and maybe you were your own first client. So use yourself as your own testimonial. But make sure that you are using this in your social media content, in your ads, on your website, wherever you can showcase that you are an expert in what it is that you do, and that is going to help you. Again, you don't need a big following to be able to do that. All you have to do is be consistent. Now, with that being said, Vonza is the absolute solution for you to be able to monetize your strategy or get better at monetizing your strategy. It is an all-in-one platform. Doesn't matter if you are a content creator, you are a coach, or you are an entrepreneur. Vonza platform has something for you. Like I said, it is all-in-one. I am an entrepreneur. I am a coach. I don't necessarily say that I am a content creator, but I do create content, guys. But I use Vonza for everything to run my business. I use it for my website. I use it for my landing pages. I use it for my community that I have monetized. I have used it for my digital products that I sell. I use it for my courses that I have sold. They also now have a CRM system. So you can do your emails marketing. You can do your text message marketing, everything all in one. And not only that, they have various plans. So you can start off with the basic plan and you can work your way up. So it just really depends on where you are in your journey and what it is that you need. And they're offering right now, I have no idea how long this is going to last, but you can actually try Vonza for free for 14 days. Play around with it. You're going to absolutely love it. Get yourself up and running and get this money. It's not as hard as you might think it is. We just try, sometimes make it harder than it really should be. And it's because of your mindset. You got these limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And it's time to release them so you can stop delaying your success and you can start living that life that you want, right? Whatever it is. Success is different for every single person. So whatever success means to you, it is time that you start walking in that purpose and get that success that you really want. And Vonza can help you do that. It is the platform for creators, coaches, as well as entrepreneurs to help monetize their strategies so they can get that offer in front of the right people. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know, drop them, and make sure you guys are tagging and sharing this with all of your people. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.